Every week on Bullseye, we like to wrap things up with a pop culture recommendation from me, your host. It's called the Outshot. So, what made Prince, Prince? It's something I've thought about a lot since he passed. Prince had a lot of good qualities. Great songwriter, great guitarist, great singer, great dancer, charming, beguiling, pretty funny. But the more I think about it, the more I think the princiest thing about Prince is his ridiculous, messy, shameless ambition. Maybe that's why my favorite Prince album is his most messily, shamelessly ambitious. Sign of the Times.
In France, a skinny man died of a big disease with a little name. By chance, his girlfriend came across a needle and soon she did the same. At home, there were 17-year-old boys and their idea of fun is being in a gang called the Disciples, high on crack, toting a machine gun.
It started as side projects. At the time, 1986 or so, Prince was basically overflowing with music, like grabbing at buckets to catch what poured out of him every night in the studio. He was working on some miscellaneous stuff. He was making an album with sped-up vocals as a sort of lady alter ego, Camille. He was making a record with his band, The Revolution. And then he fired The Revolution. And he canned the sped-up vocals album, and he put together a triple record of the stuff that he had around. It was going to be called Crystal Ball. Warner Brothers told him you can't sell triple albums, so he whittled it down to a double. And that came out 30 years ago as Sign of the Times. You could say there's something for everyone on the two discs, but here's the truth. Everything on those albums is for everyone. Every song is unlike the one before. Every song is great, and every song sounds exactly like Prince. The album has a couple of Prince's greatest love songs, like Adore.
My body was next. You made love to me like you were afraid. Was you afraid of me? Was I afraid?
And if you were worried that Prince was soft, maybe because you'd spent 1986 listening to Run DMC, Sign of the Times has some jams, like Housequake.
Shut up already. Damn! Tell me who in this house know about the quake? I mean, really? If you know how to rock, say yeah. Yeah. If you know how to party, say oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But the very best songs on the record are its strangest, most personal ones. Prince said that Starfish and Coffee was about a girl he went to school with. It's sweet, playful, and distinctly odd. It's also one of those perfect pop songs he seemed to be able to toss out like short-order hash browns.
Starfish and coffee, maple syrup and jam, butterscotch clouds and a tangerine, side on a ham. If you sent your...
My favorite song on the record, one of my favorite songs ever recorded, is one of the Camille tracks with the sped-up vocals. It's called If I Was Your Girlfriend. Prince was a shy man who was given to extraordinary public performances. He valorized deep, committed love and also dirty, passionate sex. If I Was Your Girlfriend mixes all those feelings up. It's both intensely sexual and oddly sororal. He orgasms over the idea of going to a movie together and crying.
If I was your girlfriend, would you remember? Tell me all of the things you forgot when I was your man. Hey, hey.
The literal interpretation is that it's about Wendy and Lisa, the couple he'd fought with and then fired from his band. But the feelings are trickier than just jealousy. The song basically makes love and sex the same thing, a sort of radical, intense intimacy. It's a hopeful, lonely song, a hungry, distant song. It's a mess of feelings. And as corny as Prince's lyrics could be sometime, I'm a Prince fan who's willing to admit that, it's tough to top "Would you run to me if somebody hurt you, even if that somebody was me?" And besides all that, it is just an incredible come on.
Sometimes I trip on how happy we could be. Please.
There are 16 tracks on Sign of the Times, 16 different pieces of Prince. Gentle, thundering, coy, bold, clear, cryptic, odd, preachy, lonely, contented. He made them by himself in his studio, sending his engineer out of the room when he was ready to lay down his vocals. It's an album that goes every direction at once. Songs start here and end there, somewhere else entirely. The only thing that ties all this together is this one incredible performer, this incredible, fierce, strange genius. Sign of the Times is a mess, a beautiful mess, just like Prince. That's my Outshot.